Picture this. The nearest clock strikes midnight, and you find yourself in the parking lot of an abandoned Kmart, underneath the only lamppost that isn't flickering. The store's lot is full of potholes and cracks, all of which extend towards the neighboring lot where an old Chinese buffet once stood. A little ways across the street you spot a playground. Raindrops from the most recent shower have collected on every inch of the playground. There isn't anybody nearby, but if you listen closely enough, you can just envision the joyous screams of neighborhood kids clamoring on the jungle gym. A sensation of unease washes over your body, raising the hairs on the back of your neck, though you can't exactly figure out why. You'll notice that in certain spaces under certain circumstances, you'll experience a feeling of things being slightly off. An altered reality. The most interesting thing about this is that it isn't an uncommon occurrence. It's a liminal space. The word liminal comes from the Latin word limen, meaning threshold. Making a liminal space, a transition space, like a rest stop on the side of the road, or even a simple doorway. Basically the space between A and B, a rest stop is a great example of this. Rest stops are the space between the starting point of your road trip and the end of it. You are meant to pass through and continue on your way, but if you linger too long, you start to feel uneasy. You shouldn't be there. This is the literal definition, but the phrase has recently been used in more figurative ways. Many pictures of liminal spaces are more than places to pass through. They look like something out of a dream we've all had. Empty rooms with strange designs, foggy backgrounds, weird lighting, a sense of familiarity, and a feeling of unease. All of these come together to make you feel like you're in a place between dreams and reality. The things you see and feel as you lie in bed and slip into a dream, where logic is a suggestion, and everything is somehow similar to your everyday life. The pictures have dreamlike qualities, with a lack of shadows and strange colors being common. But as mentioned before, liminal spaces fill you with unease. Why is that? Most people have experienced liminal spaces without realizing what they are. An example of this is walking through an empty hallway at night. It's usually a place you go through quickly, passing people as you go, but at night you can't bring yourself to go faster than a crawl. You inch your way down the dimly lit hallway, the whole time expecting to hear a voice behind you or for a monster to come around a corner or for there to be any signs of life other than the old stains on the carpeted floor. Why does this scare you? Because there's supposed to be people here, and if they've all gone, why are you still here, alone in the dark? The lack of people makes the place seem abandoned, but you know this area should be populated, leading to your brain expecting something to be there, but your eyes can't find the thread, putting you on edge. A perfect example of this feeling is the backrooms. A 4chan post that made its way to Reddit, describing millions of miles of musty carpets and yellowish rooms with the promise of a monster hunting you. The oddly familiar rooms combined with the lack of people is enough on its own, but there's still more. The backrooms are a space between realities that requires you to know clip to reach it, tying it into the theme of a place you pass through, but should never linger. The monster also ties into your brain's expectation of a threat popping up at any time. The backrooms do nothing but confirm your suspicions. Liminal spaces are areas to pass through, but never linger in.